Hello, you're listening to Lists and Other Things That No One Asked For with Jesse Barbin, a mini podcast where stuff usually takes the form of a list about pop culture, music, growing up. So, I hope you like it. Hey everyone, thanks for listening. I know it's been a minute. I know not that many people care too, and it's fine. I just like doing it. I want to keep it here in case I want to do it more. But yeah, things are going not great. I mean, in the country, and I'd say that I try to be objective. Like, it seems like by a lot of measures, the stock market is down. People have lost jobs. My own job has been threatened. So things are not great. People be fighting online, and I think we're not enemies of each other. The real enemies are billionaires and the politicians who enable them. But I'm hoping with all this catastrophe, people are coming around to that. And I know people don't necessarily listen to me for my political hot takes. But anyway, if you want to know why I sometimes will go through bursts of creativity and sometimes will go through real ruts, like, that's the main reason. Like, I'll get feeling good and then something horrible will happen and it kind of slows me down. And I need to get better at that. But anyway, I'm trying to get better. But yeah, I hope everyone has been doing good. I know it is a stressful time for everyone. So if you need to pick me up, just DM me and I'll make you a Spotify playlist. But anyway, things have been going good as far as like staying indoors and watching stuff. Did you guys see Animal Control? The most recent season of Animal Control? I love that show because it's set in Seattle. I think they actually film it in Canada, but I like it. It's an ensemble comedy. So it's like got a lot of good people. It's led by Joel McHale, who I can take it and relieve him, but ultimately I like that show. And then Shoresy season 4 came out, which is just Shoresy and his teammates in the off season, which I didn't think was going to be that good, but it's really good. I sort of wonder if I'm outgrowing the Letterkenny universe, because sometimes I'm like, I'm too old for this kind of. But then again, I have a Squirrely Dan Funko Pop on my desk, so who am I kidding? Reacher was good. I tried to cancel Amazon, and I watched it just in time before my Amazon got canceled, so that's great. It's just a big dumb show too. Sometimes I'm like watching it and enjoying it and just get real embarrassed, but ultimately I liked it. In the same veins of like kind of silly guilty pleasures is Will Trent. Only this season Will Trent is like very dark and dour, D-O-U-R. I'm not a genius. And I wish they would go back to the happy Will Trent, like where there's jokes and the Chihuahua shows up and everybody's happy. And also I get bummed out because he's in a relationship with the lady from Jane the Virgin, and I can't remember her name. I think it's Gina Rodriguez, and I mix her up with Gina Torres from Firefly. But anyway, I think it's Gina Rodriguez. He's in a healthy relationship with her on the show, and they seem to really like each other. But then he has this catastrophic thing happen to him, and he kind of pushes her away. And I know they're just getting ready to put him back with Angie, who they have a toxic relationship, and I don't like the normalization and romanticization. I'm good at words today, of toxic relationships. I think that kind of stuff is bad, and it leads people to think like, oh man, if I'm on again, off again, or oh, if we are super messy, that means that we're in love, and I think that's not good. So I hate it when writers are making him throw away his good relationship with Gina Rodriguez, and I wish I remember her character name, but well, I'm not going to Google, and they're prepping him to get back with Angie, who's toxic. But anyway, Angie's dating a doctor, and I wonder if he's going to turn out to be a creep or what's going to happen. But anyway, it's very dark. I wish they would lighten it up and make it a little more fun. A show that is fun and continues to surprise me by not jumping the shark, even though all of the people in it are just getting more and more successful and famous, is Abbott Elementary. Like, I love that show. It's still really funny. Janelle James is crushing it. I don't know how they're going to fix what happened to her. Mild spoilers, like she got fired as principal. Like, I don't know how they're going to bring her back. They act like it's not going to be just like a throwaway thing, like it's going to have real consequences, and I guess that remains to be seen, but so far I like it. And then a special treat was Last One Laughing UK. I don't know if you've seen it. It's where they have a bunch of comedians from the United Kingdom. They put them in a room and they are supposed to not laugh. That show was just really great. I kind of just saw it by chance. I won't tell you who wins. It's all the people like, if you watch any British panel shows like 8 out of 10 Cats or Wilty, or I can't think of the other ones, Mock the Week, those kinds of things, you'll recognize all of them, like Bob Mortimer, Richard Ayoade, Lou Sanders, like those type of people. Joe Wilkinson, who's a favorite. Anyway, it's really good. It's really funny. I watched Last One Laughing Germany, and it's just bizarre. I mean, after, because I wanted to keep watching, and yeah, you got to watch that. It's a trip. And then I watched Last One Laughing Canada, which was not as funny as I thought it would have been, but what are you gonna do? As a side note, I've been watching a lot of K-dramas or K-rom-coms with my wife, and lately we've been watching Potato Lab, which is on Netflix. New episodes come out Saturday and Sunday. The finale is coming out this weekend. And it's better than you would think. Or maybe I was just raised with toxic masculinity and I can't enjoy a Korean romantic comedy as well as I should. But it is fun. I like it, and I wish they had more kind of lighthearted stuff. This will scratch your itch if you want something like nice and cute. And we used to watch Miss Night and Day, which was on there, which is about a lady who turned into a middle-aged lady in the daytime, and she was her regular self at night. And that one was really cool. There's something about, they have to balance the elements of, like, it needs to be swoon-worthy and romantic, but also funny. But also, it's nice when they sprinkle in like a supernatural element like Miss Night and Day had, but they don't have that on Potato Lab. So getting into the weeds on on K-dramas. So I don't know who that's for, but it's for me. Anyway, Potato Lab, the finale comes out. And then we're for movies, Minecraft. That movie was good. I went mostly because I wanted to support Jared and Jerusha Hess. They wrote Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, which are big touchstones for me in my youth. And I wanted it to be successful. It turns out they didn't need my help. It sounds like it's crushing it, doing really well. It's really fun and silly. My kids ate it up. They loved it. From every age of all my kids loved it, from kind of a big span. So I was very surprised. And then I also, video on demand, saw One of Them Days, which was super funny. And I'm going to pause real quick and look up the actress because it was so funny. All right, so I looked up the actress name. It's Kayla Monterosa Mejia. She's super funny as like the loan officer at the Payday Loans. She's been in Abbott Elementary and other stuff, just like super funny. So she's really good. She crushes it. Cat Williams is in it. Anything Cat Williams is in, I think, is worth checking out. So there's that. And then for music, which is great, there's an album came out this week called by a guy named Knox. It's Going, Going, Gone. It's super wimpy pop music, but it's really good. So whatever, take that with a grain of salt. Under Oath's album came out, I think, last week. The Place After This One, it's kind of good. It's better than the one before, which the name escapes me, but it's really good. It kind of feels like Under Oath, like not full return to form Under Oath, but like pretty good Under Oath, like interesting songs, and the production is really glossy, which is like, I guess, okay. But anyway, I liked it. I'm not gonna justify it to you. I liked it. And then Coheed and Cambria obviously had an album come out, I think, the week or two before that, which is The Father of Make Believe, which is really good. It's Coheed. It's got some of the long, spacey ones, but it has some really catchy, like, short ones, which I like to see a mix of both on a Coheed album. Call me a dummy, but yeah. I can't invest a whole album all the time, or I can't read the comics, but I do like it when they're just consistent over the last, 20-something years, maybe a little more. They're always putting out bangers. But anyway, the last thing I will say is I'm looking forward to Andor, the second season. I think it comes out in a few weeks. I'm writing a podcast about alien abduction and aliens in general as a countdown to the Roswell UFO Festival, which I have always been a big Roswell head. I love Roswell, and kind of learning about aliens. I'm kind of ambivalent about the existence of aliens, but I want to do that. It'll be 10 episodes and countdown to when the actual festival happens. So anyway, that's all I got. I'll try and do this more often. Not that anyone cares, but it's for fun. Trying to do open mics and shows where I get them. If you want to put me on your show, DM me or email me, jessebarbin@gmail.com, and I'll do your show wherever, bowling alley, bar mitzvah. Anyway, hope everyone's doing good. Like I said, if you're down, message me and I will make you a playlist. It may not be good, but it's the thought that counts. It's a gesture. Thank you for listening. This has been Lists and Other Things That No One Asked For by Jesse Barbin. If you want to hang out with me, I'm at Jesse Barbin on all the things. Hope you have a good week.